crafty friends, it's Mary and I'm back today with a paper haul. So today I got a huge paper haul from scrapbook.com and all of this paper is mostly from 49 and Market. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the first packages that I got was, let me see here. It's called the Vintage Artistry Shore collection, and this was about $11 and some change. Now I probably wouldn't buy a collection again unless I really had to have the papers, because the papers are only about $1.10 and you only get 4 papers in here for $11. So the only other thing that you do get in the collection is some die cuts. So if you really like the die cuts, that would be another reason to get the collection, but I probably, I usually just get it for the paper, so I probably wouldn't get the collection again. But they do have some beautiful papers in this collection. I mean, and then the papers are so thick. I love 49 and Market. This one's called Tide Pool, and it's the Vintage Artistry Shore collection. Look at how beautiful that is. This one's called It's a Beach Thing. And this one's In the Shallows. And this one's called Barrier Reef. And then this one is called Explore and Discover. And then with the collection pack, you also get one exclusive sheet that you can't find anywhere else. You can't buy it as a single sheet. So here's that. And then you can see the whole collection right here on the front. It's very pretty. And here are the die cuts that come with it. I mean, they are gorgeous die cuts. So pretty. And then these ones too. Let me flip them over without getting them out. I love that net one. It's so pretty. But yeah, they're gorgeous die cuts. And then on to the single sheets of paper. As you can see, I have my son in here with me. Jack. He's a good boy though. So here we go with the Vintage Artistry Wedgwood. And this one's called Afterglow. And this one is, oh gosh, I just love the feel of this paper. Look at this, the dark blue. Sorry, I just can't get enough of this paper. I did spend quite a bit. Like I said, they're like $1 and some change for each sheet of paper. I think $1.10. But I think it's going to be worth it to put into my journals. I am going to be making some journals that will be for sale. And I'm going to be using the 49 and Market paper. And I do use actual vintage items in my journal, not just printables and stuff like that. So they do turn out very beautiful, if I do say so myself. And I love this purple. I usually don't use a whole lot of purples, but when I do, I just think that they're so beautiful. And I don't know why I don't use them a lot, but it's not something I gravitate towards. Look at this one, Serenity. That's so beautiful. It's like a buttercup sort of color. This one's called Mellow. I like how they have the faux stitching on it. I think that's really pretty. This one's called Sachet. Oh, this is nice. This one's called Frolic. And this is the Winter's Edge collection. Oh, that's a really pretty, oh, it's a different color, like grayish brown. Very pretty. Don't you just love these 49 Market papers? I just started looking on scrapbook.com and I remember how thick these papers were. They even sent me a sample, a little 6x6 sample in my last order. So that's probably what spurred me to purchase all of these, is that nice thick paper that they sent me. But yeah, I was looking on scrapbook.com and I saw all these beautiful designs and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start using the 49 Market paper in my journals, because it might be a little thicker and it might be a little more bulky, but you know, it's such good quality paper. So what kind of journals do you guys like? I love alligator mouth journals, and I tend to make alligator mouth journals a lot because I like to decorate them. But a lot of people don't like those. So do you like just journals that shut like a book, or do you like the alligator mouth ones, or what kind of journals do you like? And then this one's called Discovery Cove Shipwreck. So pretty. That's like a chipped paint design. Love it. I did get duplicates of a lot of these sheets, but a lot of them I couldn't get duplicates because there was only one available. So scrapbook.com was running low on a lot of 49 Market stuff. I'm not sure why. If it's due to the coronavirus, or if it's just, if that's the way it is, they don't order a whole lot of them. So gorgeous. This one's called Painted Ladies. Oh, so pretty. This one's called Fleur. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. My son's being silly in the other room. He plays so good with him, you know, by himself though. I like to play the little dollhouse with him, and he plays really good with that too. Oh, look at this. That is so pretty. And then this one's called the Vintage Artistry Noel Painted Season. That's really pretty. Oh, that deep red. Gorgeous. Now this is probably one of my favorite collections. It's called Remnants, the Remnants Mini Collection. I just love all the detail that these papers have on them. This one's called Perennial. It is really pretty too. Don't you just hear that paper? Gosh, I just love how thick this is. This one's called Papillion. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Rarefied is the name of this one. Like I said, if you want some of these sheets, you better go on there quickly, because they just don't have many of them on there for some reason. I think this one's called Ambrosial. And I love how they're double-sided, so they work really well in journals. This one's called Echoes. This one's from the Vintage Artistry Everyday, and this one's called Zealous. Excuse me. Romanticism. Wow, this is really pretty with the bird. I do like a lot of the themes with birds in them. I didn't see many of them on the 49 and Market sheets though. Ooh, this one's gorgeous. Serendipitous, Hazy Morning. Oh, that makes me a little bit dizzy. This one's called the Wedgwood, and this is Sunset. And here's that Remnants collection again. This one's called Clippings. And I got 2 of those. This one's called the Vintage Artistry Noel, and this is Tradition. Love that deep green. And this is the Remnants Mini Collection in Tapestry. That old wallpaper. Very pretty. Got 2 of those. This one's called Old School. I know I wanted to get 2 of these, but they might have only had 1 available. But I like just like, you know, the ink marks and different things like that on it. This one's the Vintage Artistry Noel, and this is Euphoria Garden. Oh, that's so pretty. This is called Lucent Ladies. This reminds me a lot of the Painted Ladies one that we just saw. This one's called Sublime. Oh, this one, I think this is one of the ones, yeah, in the Vintage Artistry Shore collection, the first collection that I showed you. This one's called Tide Pool. This one is Breeze. And here's that Remnants mini collection again. This one's called Forgotten. Looks like I got 2 of these. Oh boy, I love this side. I love that like texture that it has. The paper doesn't have texture on it, but it looks like it, you know, with the fabric. And this one's Barrier Reef. This also came in that first collection that I showed you. Triton's Shell. This one came in the first collection that I showed you. Oh, this is pretty. This is the Vintage Remnants collection, paper number 6. Oh, I wish I could have got more of these, but they only had 1 available, so that one's gorgeous. And this one is In the Shallows, and this is from the Vintage Artistry Shore collection. This one is called Vintage Artistry Blush Poised. This collection is really beautiful. Oh, look at that color. That is so beautiful. This is called Garden Variety. And this one is Vintage Artistry and Color Collector's Edition Volume 1, Paper 4. I like the leaves on that. And this one's paper 2. The leaf's pretty on this one, in that dark color. This one's paper number 3. This is from the Vintage Artistry Everyday Collection. This is Solitude. And this is called Serene. I love that like limey green that they're using. It's like a very vibrant color. That's the back side. This is Ethereal, and it's called Floral. I hope you like this paper flip. I think it's really relaxing to look at all these papers. This one's called Golden Dream. And I see why. And this is from the Vintage Artistry Noel collection. It's called Aquafolium. Oh, this is the old school collection. So this one's a little bit different. Really love it. Off the grid. I love that paper. I wish I could have gotten the whole collection of this, but they just didn't have it available. This one's called, this is the last paper, and this is called High School from the old school collection. And so that's it for my paper flip, friends. I did get a couple other things from scrapbook.com. I did pick up the Scrapbook and Cards magazine, and then I got this beautiful stamp set, and it's a bunch of doilies from 49 and Market, so I can't wait to try that out. And then one other thing I picked up from Michael's, it was on clearance, and it's this card making set from the Valentine's Day, and it's really cute. I just thought this was really nice. I got this offline, so I'm not sure if it's still available, but it might be. So it was $5.99 and it was on clearance. So that's it for my haul, friends. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was really relaxing for me to look at all those papers. So I hope that you're staying warm and healthy. And until next time, friends, love ya. Bye-bye.